Welcome everyone, Christine here on Serious Gaming with my playthrough of Phoenix Point. An XCOM type game. Specifically I think XCOM 2 more so than anything else really. With double HP.
In what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
The Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
Well, you heard the man. Do not attempt to try and survive on your own because it is not going to work quite well. The game says full screen, but it's not really exclusive full screen. Anyway, just gonna... a new game. Legend difficulty. Let's go with the tutorial. Now, I got the game before it launched, or some early access basically. So there might be changes between now, when I'm recording it, on the 13th of November, and when the game actually launches. Just something worth pointing out. Anyway, legend difficulty. When a faction becomes supportive, it will give you the location of all of its havens. Oh joy. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to defend all of those havens, am I not? Guess we'll see how that plays out.
My name is Randolph Symes. I am the last leader of the Phoenix Project. If you are hearing this, I am most likely dead. But in happier news, a scarab has been sent to pick you up, and its artificial intelligence will take you to Phoenix Point. Get to it quickly and safely.
Okay, so tutorial section. Going to follow the tutorial. This is just basic controls, right? They're gonna go over various things. Your guys can't die during the tutorial, from what I've seen.
Fire.
Indeed. One dead. One crab guy dead. Put it on standby. Okay. End the turn. Shot is taken. Crabs with guns, huh? Explaining the cover to me. And another crab creature is gone.
On the move. Sprinting to position.
Okay, let's get going here. So I started with 2 guys, 2 assaults. Yep. Do you want to end your turn? Yes. Now we deal with different enemies. These guys have a shield, they're melee. Their shield will prevent them from being attacked, unless you destroy it, of course, and I think you can. Alright, so the objective here, kill all enemies. Alright, equipment damage, shield. 1 damage at the very least. Gonna withdraw with him.
Targeting.
So 1 crab is dead. Not other one is coming here. He'll take his bash, do some melee damage, and then deploy his shield. Then comes in the other crab, which wasn't really able to get into...
Guess it's my turn.
Well, it's better than... oh, he can actually take more. Bash him to death, right? Goodbye.
Sprinting.
Alright, we need to get to that scarab and get out of here. And that's the first mission, basic controls. You don't really have to care about how much damage your soldiers take. And which makes this a not so great tutorial if you're just starting the game and thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna play on the highest difficulty. Especially the way the guys, how recklessly these guys move. It's just a easy, very easy way to get them killed if you play like that normally. Because you will be outnumbered and you'll be facing quite a lot of enemies. Okay, so we got the Scarab, we got Lise Eclair and Bave Sea Jack. Alright, 400 experience earned and some skill points unlocked.
If you are hearing this message, an alert has been triggered and you will need to clear out the enemy forces. There may be others who receive this signal. Help them if you can.
That guy.
It's all up to you now. Good luck, operatives. Symes out.
That guy voiced Avalok in The Witcher 3. Wild Hunt. Very nice. Alright, access the inventory. That's what we have in our inventory currently, right now. I wish I could take the rest of it, but no.
Gotta be quick.
Gotta be stupid, you mean? Okay. More like suicidal, I guess. Okay. The point is to teach you about the medkit. So, switching to a grenade and gonna throw that grenade. Boom.
Are you okay?
On my way.
Alright, we're using the jetpack, jet jump ability. Now, I don't particularly like the heavy because he does have the... He's fairly limited in terms of how he's shooting. Though, keeping in mind that you will be dealing with very big creatures that are going to move very slowly, so I imagine the heavy is going to be more useful against those. But against small enemies, the heavy's usefulness is obviously going to be fairly limited. He's going to get wrecked, isn't he? Alright. Right, limited reaction. And now let's use Overwatch. I don't like the Overwatch cone, right? So it's like you set a cone, just put it over there, and end the turn. Well, actually, info. Okay. And end the turn then. Not quite dead, but soon will be. Don't really understand why my game tabbed out there, but okay.
Aiming.
Hold on.
Steady.
No point.
Guess it's my turn.
Oh, how nice. Alright, you're dead then.
I'm listening.
That's a cruel joke, isn't it? Does he have infinite reactions? I guess he does.
On my way.
All right.
Moving.
Being tired.
All right, it's dead. We've won. All right, some soldiers skilled up, leveled up. So, at 50, that faction will share its research with you. At 75, they'll share the full research tree with you.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
Okay, the geoscape shows the world and all locations and sites of interest. In the beginning, all you know about is your base. All right, we need to repair the vehicle bay. Okay. Now we just need to wait for the vehicle bay to be repaired. And we will get going then. Alright, the Manticore is your aircraft. Okay. We kind of want to control personnel, so we can get 6 personnel. Whatever, let's move. We have to fight there. Right. So we gotta explore to understand what we are dealing with. Though we can be ambushed while exploring, so there's always a risk. Yep. Kill enemies to get the resources. Fair enough. Now, this is an issue because I wasn't able to put on medkits or grenades or, you know, the kind of gear that I'd want on my guys. I'm just dealing with what the game is giving me, and that's not a great idea to deal with on this kind of difficulty. And you can say, oh, you could have skipped the tutorial. Fair enough, I could have. Should have probably, really, to avoid the frustration. Certainly wasn't a good idea to play the tutorial in XCOM. But then again, the tutorial was disabled on the highest difficulty there, so... Alright, gonna start moving ahead. Can we even take that shot? So I'll find out.
All I need is a clear shot. Target missed.
Dead. Or is it? No, it's not. No, I'm just gonna move this guy forward a bit.
Let's do this. Targeting. Couldn't connect the shot.
I know you can connect the shot. I didn't expect you to, really.
Acquiring.
There we go. Okay. An enemy spotted. So we got... What are these guys? Are they melee guys? Oh, one is dead. I don't know what kind of abilities. Though there are quite a few of them, so there might be melee. I'll find out.
Missed.
By the looks of things, yes, they are melee.
Zooming in. We got him. I'm on the move.
Now, your start doesn't necessarily have to be, well, you could say easy. Hey, these guys are certainly fairly easy to deal with, but the point is, it doesn't have to be like this.
One less to worry about.
A hell cannon is certainly deadly when it hits, and it does have a tendency to not hit. Alright, so more crabs. The problem is you can end up with various starts, some of which are harder than others, so depending on what you get, you may want to restart, basically. Because it kind of sucks to have a very difficult first mission. Like, the difficulty is not constant, so gonna go with my hell cannon forward. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna wipe out the green party in this game. Like the SJWs. Death to the SJWs, basically. After I get their technology, of course. It's partly because I imagine there's faction war, so keeping everyone happy is not going to be a easy feat.
Holding position.
I think that might be the last one, actually. We'll see. Alright, let's end the turn. Not gonna waste the ammo. Is that it? Seems like it. Yeah, this is the second time I started the playthrough, and the first time was considerably more difficult than this. Like I ended up fighting a bunch of enemies with ranged weapons, which can be a nuisance. Like the numbers were the same, but the difficulty, holy fuck. Would be nice to get the more consistent star. So we got ammo capacity, hands to use weight, Phoenix handgun, okay. 400 resources, 300 food. Losing 1 stamina point, 1 stamina, okay. Your soldiers will recover stamina and health while resting at base, as long as the base has a functional living quarters and medical bay. Alright. Alright, so the personal roster, let's take a look. Empty. Alright, you can equip your soldiers. Let's give them... well, so what do we have? Okay, can increase strength, willpower, and speed, as well as acquire new abilities by spending skill points. If a soldier has used all personal SPs, they can use Phoenix SPs, which are common for everybody. Alright, they can only acquire at their current level. Alright, so they have Soldier SP, Phoenix XP. I think I'll wait until he at least gains level 2, though. Screw it. That's a lot of SP to spend there. So 7. But what does that gain me, actually? Hold on. How many tiles? So 14, okay. Alright, let's see equipment on her. Handgun or sniper. Let's go with sniper. Give her... I have to decide then. Do I want handgun ammo? Probably not. How many? Ammo capacity 8.8. Hands to use. Okay, ammo capacity 8.8. Alright. Now, I can... hold on, I can actually train. The way can be carried and how far items can be... Well, I'm gonna stick with the sniper rifle. I'm gonna give her a medkit. Alex Lone Guard Crawford. Wait, what? Oh, right. That's customization, right? So I won't do any customization though. Not like that. Anyway. So she's at the full weight limit. Now, let's say Claire. Okay, give her medkit. I'll take the medkit from her, and since that's the last one, and just give her the Phoenix. Yeah. And Brave Sea Jack. Okay. That makes sense. Right. Brave Sea Jack. Place Claire. Oh, he is overburdened. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna need to train this guy. Yeah, that should be fine for him. Since I obviously don't want to slow him down. Research projects, okay. Atmospheric analysis, let's get to it. Geoscape.
Research complete.
Alright, let's do a satellite scan and see what we have. We do have an anomaly over there. Alright. That's the tutorial, effectively. Alright. Hold on, the Phoenix Archives. That would take 1 day. That would take 2 days. These are the Phoenix, or what remains of them. Let's research that. We can make a whole bunch of equipment. Armor, vehicles. That would take 4 days. A manticore, a scarab. So a scarab would take 4 days in 7 hours. I do have the resources for it, though not by much. So maybe I should just be careful over here with what I spend my money on. Because sure, I can spend it all on basically anything that I want, but... Alright, so we have that. Alright, so that was the tutorial, that was the introduction of the game. Thank you all for watching. We're off to a great big adventure to save humanity. Now, the red areas here that you can spot, these are areas in which the enemy is fairly active. And these are dangerous areas, missed areas, basically. So I want to avoid them. Now, if there is a settlement, I'll just let it fall because it will be under constant attack. And that's not something I can deal with right at the start. But there's obviously a lot of things that I need to get going here. You know, base building, all that kind of stuff. So fabrication facility, we already have that. Research lab. No, actually, wait, do I not? Yeah, fabrication plant, yes. So I have that. I already have a fabrication, I have a satellite uplink and energy, okay. Training facility, no, I don't have that actually. Right, but first, store, okay. Oh, okay. So anyway, Costin here, signing out. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications so you are aware when I upload new content. We're off to this great new adventure. Hopefully it will be better than XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM 2. I'm looking forward to it.